Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are a first timer, welcome. My name is Winnell Wilmot. Today I'm going to be sharing with you all things Prayerpy. What is Prayerpy? I have gotten that question recently when I shared my video about me gaining confidence in hearing God and just my walk with learning, improving my communication with God. And if you are not new here, then you have probably heard me talk about Prayerpy before because I have shared testimonies on Prayerpy, even when it comes to the birth of my, well, not the birth of my child, but me conceiving. I shared that how that miracle pretty much happened, how God told me about it. It was through a Prayerpy session when he told me that the baby was coming sooner than I think. And the crazy thing about it, I was thinking like, oh, maybe in a couple of months. But when she released that prophetic word to me, I was already pregnant and I did not know it. But within my journey to conceive, I had a miscarriage, and it was through Prayerpy session that really helped me to process that and allow God to heal the wounds, because I was upset with God. I was disappointed with God. I was hurt. Like, why didn't he save my child? I was believing in him for a miracle, and I had all of that pent up. And it was in my Prayerpy sessions with her that I was able to process those emotions with God and allow him to heal me. And so I love this. I really, really love Prayerpy because it has benefited me in so many ways. And I want to share it with you. And I have a gift for you at the end of this video. So stay tuned, okay? And so first we're going to talk about who is the Prayerpist. And then we're going to go into the formality of what Prayerpy is. And then I will share my experience. And so Destiny is a prayer and discernment coach who assists high achieving women confidently to discern the voice of God, to heal internally using a proven 6-step process known as therapy, Holy Spirit led therapy. Holy Spirit led therapy. So it exactly similar to just therapy, except you're doing it with the Holy Spirit. So there's a little bit of twist on it. All right. And so I'm going to just share formally. And what I'm about to share is information that you can find on her website. She has a lot of resources on her website so that you know what you are getting before you actually go ahead and book a session. All right. So what is a Prayerpy session? A virtual one-to-one session with a high-achieving woman looking to discern God's voice for herself so that she can heal internally. Who is Prayerpy session for? It is for women who are likely already in therapy or has tried it but still feel like there is a deeper level she hasn't reached. She finds herself overcompensating with her accolades or achievement instead of dealing with those feelings and thoughts that come up when she is all alone with herself. I will also say that Prayerpy is also for those who are on this journey of healing, of discovering who they are and just becoming who God has created them to be. And you know there's something is missing. You know there's more, but you don't know how to get from where you are to where you're going. And that was kind of the space that I was in when I came across Destiny before I even booked my first Prayerpy session with her. So what happens in a Prayerpy session? During a session, we will begin with the vending portion. This allows you the opportunity to discuss the areas in your life where you lack clarity or feel stuck in. We will then move into the root identifier portion, where we will identify the root things that are holding you back, i.e. the spirit of rejection, need for control, identity, etc., and where the seed of those roots are coming from. And that's one of the things I love about her session, because you are not just going to put Band-Aid on situation. You are getting to the root of things and allowing God to uproot all of the things that he did not plant. Okay. Finally, we will close out with a prompted journal prayer. The Prayerpist, which is her title, what she goes by, where have you follow her proven method that will build your confidence in knowing you hear from God and give you the answers and clarity that you ultimately came for. You will leave with an audio recording of your session, your prophetic letter, the details on the song the Holy Spirit choose for you, and a PDF copy of the proven method step by step so that you're able to do it on your own. And so that's another thing that I love about her as well, is that she has this proven method, and you have a template that you can go ahead and continue to do and continue to follow the method and follow the process. So I'm going to go into sharing just my experience. I mean, I've shared some already. But yeah, so when you enter a session with her, you start off, well, she always opens with prayer and then goes into what's going on. Why did you go there, right? And then she pick a song that the Holy Spirit select for you, and that song is being played when you are doing the prayer journaling session. And after you journal, then you go ahead and you guys will discuss. You read your letter, you share with her what you got, what God give you, and she does a prophetic letter and she writes what the Holy Spirit gave you. So while you're journaling, she's journaling with you and she share what the Holy Spirit give her for you. Okay. And it's such a beautiful experience. And those letters, I kid you not, I have gone back to those letters time and time again, even within this season that I'm in currently. I think it was in 2021 that I had one of the sessions that I had with her. God led me back to the prophetic letter from that session. And it was something that he spoke over my life that is actually happening in this season that he led me back to. So it is so beautiful. And also, like I said, because I know sometimes you're skeptical about things, right? And so if you go on her YouTube channel, I think it might be the Prayerpy or just her name, Destiny Thomas. But on there, she does live prophetic prayer. So you get to see a sample of what Prayerpy is. On her website, she actually has a live recording of Prayerpy. So you actually get to see an actual Prayerpy session, as well as there's a 15-minute consultation that you can book and you can meet with her, and so you can see if Prayerpy is right for you. I think that's about it. And so let me know if you have any question. I will be willing to just share in the comments to answer those questions if you have about Prayerpy. But I highly recommend it. If you did therapy before, this is similar to therapy, but it's the Holy Spirit that is leading it. And if you've never done therapy before, you can do all of what I just suggested so you can see and know what this looks like and pray about it. Definitely God will let you know if it is something that he wants for you to do to help you in this season of your life. But I highly recommend it. I love it. If I could meet with her, you know how people have therapy session weekly. If I could meet with her weekly, probably maybe every 2 weeks, I will meet with her every 2 weeks because she has been a blessing in my life. Even now, what I'm doing now, right? Let me tell y'all. All right, let me tell on myself real quick. Let me tell on myself before I give y'all what I have for y'all. So I had a therapy session last Tuesday, right? And because God has been coming for me, he's like, I am not letting up on you. And so he's been calling me out on things that has been hindering me, that he's ready for me to elevate, but these things has been hindering me. And so when I met with her in my session, one of the things that in this season that God is calling me to do is to speak, is to use my voice. And so in our session, she challenged me. That was how come I got back on YouTube, because I was getting comfortable. I've been on my break with my daddy and just enjoying myself and resting in him. And I felt him telling me to like go back and start sharing again and share my experience of what I'm going through. But I was like, oh, okay, I don't know when I'm going to start. I don't know when I'm going to start. And she challenged me, and that kind of just ignited me to get started. And so that's led me to coming back here. I mean, like uploading on YouTube again. And something beautiful happened because swift obedience is something that we all need to have, right? And I struggle in that area. I will drag my feet when I hear from God, and it's nothing to be proud of. Um, but it's something that I am working on. And so with God prompting her, and she shared with me this challenge and just what we talked about in our Prayerpy session, I started back up on YouTube and I started to share. And yesterday, y'all, something so amazing happened. And I didn't even plan to share this when I thought about recording this video, but hey, I guess somebody needs to hear it. So yesterday video was on the benefits of prayer journaling. And the video before that was prayer journaling for beginners, sharing what is prayer journaling, how do you prayer journal. And I had created a template for free that can help you get started in prayer journaling, that I have in the link of those two videos. But yesterday, while I was on my way home, I got the idea, well, why don't you create a prayer journal to sell? And so usually the old Winnell will say, okay, God, but I would delay and I will ponder over it and eventually end up talking myself out of it. Okay. And so when I came home yesterday, I told my friends and I said, okay, probably Thursday, I will go ahead and I will do create the journal. But when I came home yesterday morning, I sat at my dining room table. I did my morning devotion and my morning time with God. And I just felt led to go ahead and create it. Yesterday was like, well, why not? You have the time, you have the skill set and the knowledge. Why not just do it today? And so I went ahead and I did it. I kid you not. My daughter, my baby, I have a 1-year-old. She slept up until I want to say one o'clock. She did not wake up until 1 o'clock. And it was like about 3 minutes after I got done creating the prayer journal was when she woke up. And so when I told God yes, and I actually acted upon that, he provided the time that I needed, the opportunity that I needed to create it, that my baby girl slept until I was done before she woke up. And I was able to create that prayer journal yesterday, and I have it available for sale now. The link is going to be in the description box of this video and the other videos that I have shared as well. And I started off last week just coming and sharing my experience on YouTube. I had no idea that I was going to create a product and have something to sell. Just business wise has been on hold since I've been going on this journey with God, and he's been shifting everything. So it was mind blowing for me that yesterday I didn't start my week off thinking I'm going to have a product to sell, right? But it was through my Prayerpy session and meeting with her and processing some of those things, and her just sharing with me what God placed on her heart, what God revealed to her. And me, taking the initiative and acting upon those things. So I just went ahead and share that. But in the description box also of this video, I'm going to have a gift for you. Pretty much I reached out to Destiny and I asked her, and this is not a paid partnership or anything, like y'all can see my numbers here on YouTube. We're not there yet, but we're growing. And so, but I just love it. I love what she does, and it has helped me so much. And I'm the type of person that if I know something that is helpful, I like to share it. Okay. And so I asked her because she has a special discount for friends and family. And so if you have been in one of her programs before, because she does different coaching programs. So if you've been in one of it before, you get a special discount for Prayerpy session. And so I reached out to her and I asked her on behalf of y'all, if she could extend that friends and family discount to y'all, and she agreed. So in the description box will be a link for you to book your 1-hour Prayerpy session or a 30-minute Prayerpy session. And she does not do 30-minute sessions to the public at all. It is just for friends and family. And so you want to make sure and book that. And I will say, if you don't do anything, get on her email list, because she has specials all the time. And so you will always be notified about whatever it is that she has going on. I hope this clarified what Prayerpy is. And I mean, explaining it and actually experiencing it is two different things. And so if you're ready for your healing journey, if you're ready for clarity and you're ready to get unstuck, and you feel like you've just been coming up against a wall and you don't know what to do next, go ahead and get the help and book yourself a Prayerpy session. Don't forget to like this video, comment under it, any question, concerns, takeaway, subscribe to this channel if you're not already, and share this with somebody that you care about, somebody that you want to encourage.